Oh, my character, I want Gine. I want Goku's mom. Goku's mom has got it going on. I want her in the game.
Should we go? I can dig it. I
want Gine in the game. Don't you at me at this, people. Don't you say anything. Don't you on me. Let's get the MILF in there. Come on, let's go.
What's up, everyone? Reckless Fox here. Welcome to episode 62 of the ScrubClub Gaming Podcast. I'm going to be talking really fast tonight because, one, I'm a little upset because of the fact that we did an episode yesterday, but for some reason I forgot to put the store files on my Twitch account. I forgot to turn them back on, so now we have to do this episode over again. So in case you're wondering, shut up. So because of that. Well, welcome back to episode 62, and tonight we're not alone because
62 reboot.
62 Electric Boogaloo, there you go. But we got GC in the building, aka Godchild 15, take it away. GC.
Hey, what it do, your boy Godchild.
Alright, then we got our boy Bajimxenn.
Hello today. Welcome to episode 62. What are the reshoots?
Remix. The remix.
Whatever.
Yeah. And we got Xforce Gamer.
How's it going? This is Xforce Gamer 88 coming to you live in this stupid podcast.
Ignore him.
I'm joking. It's not stupid. It's like I'm in here, so we're all in here together.
Oh god, I'm so glad Dagger Boy's not here. And we got...
Why?
Because he loves High School Musical. And last but not least, we got Jenny, aka Genpink from Morphin Network. Take it away.
Hey guys!
Alright then, am I opening...
Should we call it Jen?
No,
doesn't matter.
No, we call her GG's for sometimes. Am I opening...
GG!
Yes, GG. And my opening comment... And my opening comment is... I actually have two opening comments. Shouts to the Patriots. Patriots won Super Bowl this year. Really happy.
No!
Even though it was an extremely boring game, they won.
Actually interesting. It's just nothing happened.
It was a boring game, and that's not.
No. Let's put it this way. It has a lot of action, but nothing came out of it. Think of it that way.
We broke the record.
Yeah, we broke the record. Lowest scoring game.
and my second opening comment is, shouts to Henshin on YouTube. For those who don't know who Henshin is, yesterday afternoon, Henshin on YouTube actually did interview myself as well as the other podcast I helped run.
That's so cool.
Morphin Network with Dagger Boy and Red Star. So if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to those guys.
Yeah, please watch it. I wish I
YouTube.
had the opportunity to do it as well, but I was working.
And it's all good. Hey, we might collab with them at sometime soon.
Nice.
So yeah, shout out to Henshin for having us on there. We really appreciate it. And the link for
Thank you guys.
the link to Henshin YouTube channel will be in the description box below. But enough with all that. So let's get into the show because we got a lot to do and so little time. Housekeeping rules, as always. YouTube. Oh no, not YouTube. Twitch. Oh my god, I'm messed up now. Twitch, we do our podcast live on twitch.tv/recklessfox, which is my channel. Be sure to follow me here on twitch.tv/recklessfox. If you want to be part of the chat, start talking. I know Belgium who's pretty much an honorary member at this point, is still on there. And he said Super Bowl sucked because he was at my house and we watched it. And yes, I do agree with that. The Super Bowl was boring. But with all that being said, as always, guys, if for some reason you feel as if you might ask a really dumb question, which we always say that's a stupid question unless you ask it, you can then now forever email us at ScrubClubGamingBooks@gmail.com. That's ScrubClubGamingBooks@gmail.com for any questions, comments, advice, business inquiries. Just let them with these folks. You want to find us? You can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Type in ScrubClub Game, bam, ScrubClub Game, all up in your home. Spread the good word of ScrubClub Game Podcast. You can also find us on our YouTube page, ScrubClub Gaming, where you can find all our previous video podcast versions of the podcast up on our YouTube page. And you can find us on our home base, SoundCloud.com/ScrubClubGaming. That's SoundCloud.com/ScrubClubGaming for all previous episodes and archived episodes of the ScrubClub Game Podcast, as well as episodes of ScrubClub Cinema Presents and the Scrub Lounge. Now, you want to get a hold of us, you want some private critique time, you can find me on Twitch. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @the_Reckless_Fox. You can find me on my YouTube page, Reckless_Fox. You can find all my latest game content on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. And I hold it down in the South Town region, Geeks Howard Flexing. GC, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube at Mr. Godchild 15. Find me on Twitch, Godchild 15, and Twitter and Instagram at Godchild_15.
Alright then, Jenny, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Genesina, that's GNMESINA. You can find me on Twitter at Genpink too.
Bajimxenn, where can they find you?
Well, the best way they could get a hold of me is through Twitter and Instagram at BAJIMXENN. I spell it out because I still don't know how to pronounce it.
Alright, and Xforce, where can they find you?
They can find me at twitch.tv/Xforce Gamer 88.
Alright, and with all that being said, alright, so usually we go over our week and stuff like that, but because I know we're on a timer, I just want to get one word answers from you guys. How was your week and stuff like that? So, Bajimxenn, how was your week? One word.
I could lay somebody out.
Crazy.
Alright then. Jen.
Busy. I work more than 40 hours.
Alright then.
Congratulations.
GC. You explained it, but just what happened? Just tell us what happened in one sentence.
Technically, one of the bar patrons got out of hand, being disrespectful with the women. The manager kicked him out. I told him like to take the property. Come next time, you want to get physical with me because I told him he had to go, and he touched me. I pushed him. He charged at me, laid him out.
That's what's up. Very particular set of skills. Black Leoneson in the squad. And X-Force, what about you?
It's stupid.
Good. All right. Well, and for me, productive, awesome, and there you go. So
One word.
Okay. Productively awesome. There you go.
Aw.
That's 2 words.
By the way, I forgot to mention, I start my new job tomorrow. So I wake up bright early tomorrow. With all that being said, Bajimxenn, did you by any chance play Kingdom Hearts 3?
So, this week...
Thank you. Let's get started.
A crazy week. Well, okay.
I also have it as well.
Okay, I would like to get both y'all's perspectives if that's the case. So, Bajimxenn, we'll go first. How was Kingdom Hearts 3?
This week has been pretty crazy. It's kind of going into my week, so sorry if I ramble. But, oh my god, guys, we live in a dimension where we can officially say that Kingdom Hearts 3 has finally been out. It's finally released. And it's insane. It's crazy to hear, to even say that. I went to the midnight launch at GameStop. It was really, it's funny. It's just, there wasn't like any event. It was just, okay, everybody meet up, form a line, go in and pick up your game and go home, and that was it. With that being said, I felt so happy that it's finally out. I was in the GameStop and they were playing music from the games, and I was like, oh my god, am I literally about to tear up right now?
What were they playing?
They were playing, I think, what was it? Oh, was it
Sweet, right?
Don't Think Twice, which is, I think, one of the new songs from 3, which is available on Spotify right now, so you can go listen to it.
I'll give it a listen.
And then it switched over to Simple and Clean. So, with that being said, that's it for my talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. I'll let you guys know what I think about it later on in a future podcast.
All right.
So technically, this proves Reckless wrong.
What do you mean?
He said the game was never going to come out.
Oh yeah, but
whoa! I never said I would never say that the game was not coming out. I just said the game was not coming out last year.
Moving on. Give us your thoughts, Ryu. We're on a time limit here, man.
Anyway, so I actually want to continue playing it. I want to see more what it has to offer. It's like there's nothing predictable going into it, so that's a good sign. Nothing's predictable there.
All right then. So with all that being said, so we'll get more updates on Kingdom Hearts 3 from these two later on. I know I already know GC already has a smoking hot review of Resident Evil 2 Remake, and hopefully it's not gonna be fake, but we'll get into the fake news when we get to the gaming news. So before we do that, let's get into some quick news real quick. So if you guys are still out there still playing Marvel Spider-Man, which it's still a great game, and you should probably check out the expansions. Sony and Insomniac just announced that they're going to be releasing 2 new DLC costumes for Spider-Man. One is his costume from when he was a temporary member of the Fantastic Four, which was the Future Foundation. So it's a white Spider-Man costume, which is really, really dope. And the classic Bagman costume which you probably remember from Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. They're both out right now. And more characters have been introduced to Jump Force, including Boruto and various members of Dragon Quest.
What?
Yo, Jen,
Really?
Whoa. What happened?
Jen just screamed in my ear for Boruto.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, why not? I like Boruto.
Hey, Jen.
Stop hating.
Jen, chill out, because, you know, those same people who complain about Yayorozu in My Hero might complain about Boruto. But we'll talk about that on the Scrub Lounge later on.
Okay.
Then you low-key cheated on Ryu.
And you're low-key cheating on Ryu, yeah.
Hey!
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Anyway.
Got our boy Deku in that Shonen Jump game, so I'm cool with that. Love that.
Also, guys, be on the lookout for one more piece of news. This is actually pretty quick. Guys, be on the lookout for Movie Pass. Movie Pass is about to get into a bait and scheme class action lawsuit because of what they've been doing with people like switching back on people's accounts, even though they canceled their subscription to Movie Pass. So be on the lookout in case if you are the poor unfortunate soul that still has Movie Pass. I suggest you turn it off immediately just to be sure you don't get hit, and if you do, you have every right to sue them. So, with all that being said, also, guys, be on the lookout. The FBI is investigating Discord because people on Discord be acting stupid, but that's a different story for another time. Let's get started on the actual.
Yep.
Let's get started on the actual news.
Stupid things.
What
Anyways, let's go on.
All
Oh,
right.
By the way, you forgot one specific news though.
What?
That I put up in general news.
Which one?
Oh wait, you. Okay, new CEO for Intel.
Oh yeah, the new CEO. No, I put that one. So Intel has a brand new CEO. Bob Swan is now the permanent CEO at Intel. I don't know what this. I don't know what this is gonna give them in the future, but hopefully the future's bright for Intel. I don't know. I don't know too much about. I don't really know too much. CPUs are something that I'm actually learning more and more about since I'm about to start creating my own. About to rebuild my new computers. We're about to build up a new computer. So with that being said, let's get started on the gaming news. So, we mentioned fake news, and guess what? Who's been leading the fake news charge? IGN. You want to know why? Because IGN, once again...
By the way, you should really know that game journalism is dead, right?
Let me explain. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let GC explain this. GC, give us the gist. What the hell did IGN do this time?
Well, pretty much, they got their experiences and their impression of the game, just not even getting close to half of the gameplay of the stuff where we already complained.
Huh?
What?
You cut out there,
cut out
bro.
GC.
You hear me?
Yes, go
Yeah.
ahead. Keep going.
Yeah. So they didn't even get close to half of the gameplay. So they pretty much already gone off the experience, like, the gameplay is hard, nothing new has changed, etc., etc. So they basically go off of their rate system off of 8.0 or the 8.9, and they even complete the game. But later on, when people shout out to other YouTubers who spoke this out, that they didn't really complete the game. But once they had a chance to complete the game, they changed their rate system to a 9.0. So, yeah, they pretty much gave off of their experiences and their emotions and their reactions just off of a game that didn't even beat yet. Because people started catching on like, dude, what are you talking about? There's so much different in this game. But I don't know what you played or whatever, but I don't know. But pretty much they caught by faking their game review, saying that they beat it. And intentionally, they pretty much didn't. But once they did complete it, now they quickly try to change the rating score under the fans' noses.
All right, so GC, considering the fact that you've played the Resident Evil 2 remake and you've beaten it twice now, is there anything new to Resident Evil 2 remake? Can you prove them wrong real quick? Go ahead.
Without being biased, obviously.
Oh no, we are without being biased, but kind of at the same time. So GC,
Assuming,
are
however, if you are going to be biased, you at least back up with the reason why you think so.
yeah. So GC, go ahead.
All right, I got this. Like I said, there's replay values. Pretty much, the gameplay itself and everything is pretty much the same as well as the classic, with a few minor changes. But the difference, as in the horror aspect is there, the suspense is there. It'll keep you on your toes. The enemies is harder, especially the lickers. And plus, the A and B scenario is slightly different, but still the replay volume and the gameplay is still the same. So overall, it's pretty much amazing. I highly recommend you to go pick it up. But overall, it's pretty good.
All right then. All right, so I want to get everyone's quick thoughts on this. So X-Force, you know, I know you've been very vocal about this, so go ahead.
For which one?
About this whole thing about IGN faking the news again.
Dude, okay. Before you even review the game, at least go through all the core aspects of it. Basically, play the game at least to its full entirety, and if it's a multiplayer game, play a few matches on it.
Okay.
At the very least.
All right then.
Just at least touch on the core.
All right then. Bajimxenn.
I second what X-Force was saying.
Jen, what about you?
I third what X-Force was saying.
Okay.
We're on a timer.
I know. Don't worry. We're making good on time.
Okay.
I'll just say this right now. We here, and we're gonna say this live. I'm actually gonna make this a highlight. We here at ScrubClub do solemnly swear. Did I say it right? Solemnly swear.
No.
Solemnly.
Solemnly swear. Solemnly swear. Yeah, solemnly.
No, you don't need to say that one.
Solomon swear.
Okay, we here at ScrubClub Gaming and ScrubClub Gaming Podcast wholeheartedly swear to each and every one of you here on Twitch, and people are going to be listening to this on SoundCloud and Google Play, and sometime in the future, maybe Spotify and iTunes, that when a new game comes out, you will not see us review the game a week later. You will probably see us review that game a month later, because we need to make sure we cover every single aspect of that game. And especially if it's a single player game. Now, if it's a multiplayer game, we gotta do a couple of matches to let y'all know what's gonna go down. I promise you guys, I swear to God, we are never going to review a game days after it comes out, because we still need time to play that game, or at least get halfway through the game in order to understand what is going on. And
unless you make us an ambassador of your game, Nintendo, can you make me an ambassador, please? Thank you. That'd be awesome.
So
please make me a Nintendo ambassador. Okay. All right, go on.
So yeah. So IGN, but the funny part about this is the guy said that there was errors, but he said but the game still there's still nothing new to it. So Damon, shut up. I think your opinion at this point. I think your opinion and your credentials as a journalist kind of it's in the jobber status, like the nigga who reviewed Dead Cell. Let me put it like that, and I'll leave it at that. I don't want to talk more about this because it's gonna upset the hell out of me.
It's not only
Anyways,
that.
Reckless Fox. Let's put it this way: we keep our integrities in check, basically.
Yes.
It's not only that. It's just like, you know, each mistake like this keep on happening. It just drops the credibility each and every time.
Like
The more you try to take shortcuts, the less credible you seem, basically.
Look, maybe I'm gonna say this and we'll move on. Maybe the practice maybe it's just a practice at IGN. Maybe people at IGN need people to push out a review like as quickly as possible, and they're like, get as far as you can in the game and then write a review about it, and you have until tomorrow. If that's the case, then I think they need to start changing their policies. Give the guys at least a week or two, or like maybe 2 weeks to get the full grasp of the game before they even write or do a video review of said game that just came out.
So IGN has a very, very big staff, and they hire freelance journalists. Obviously, with like specific deadlines. I know IGN definitely gets codes for review and products for review ahead of time. Depending on the game. I would think it's fair to say like a week in advance. At least a week in advance they have to play the game and make notes and write an article for a day one review. I know there have been circumstances where they let people know, hey, we need to postpone our review because we're still not finished. So there are times where you won't see day one reviews for titles. I think Red Dead was one title that didn't get day one reviews.
Huh. Really?
So yeah, I think Red Dead Redemption 2 was one of the titles that didn't get a day one review from IGN. Like they had to, postpone maybe like another week.
Yeah, but like I said, like I said, I don't know what's going on. Maybe again, I think there should be a new system where you gotta give people at least 2 weeks to play the game before they even try doing review. Because because first it was Dead Cell.
Well, to be fair, you like I'm not gonna say his name, but he's an ambassador, and he literally pulled a game review a day it came out, and it's obvious he's biased because he's obviously the ambassador of the game.
Jen, I've
seen it happen.
Jen, I'm gonna need you to.
I'm not gonna say his name.
All right, cool, but I'm gonna need you to DM that to me so I can find out. I won't say the person's name on here, but
it's pretty obvious. I mean, like, you're an ambassador. That's why he reviewed it a day it came out. But whatever, it's not a problem. I'm just saying that's sometimes how you do it. It's called paid sponsorship or paid review for a reason.
All right. Speaking of
if it's paid review, then it's like you have to make sure you don't allow them to sway your opinions somehow.
Well, no, but the thing is, they have no choice. You do know how contracts work, right? Like,
yeah.
But I don't really want to talk about it. It's none of my business.
Speaking of paying people, so EA recently just got rid of its loot box system in Belgium for FIFA 19 in order to get out of a potential lawsuit with the Belgian government. So for those of y'all who don't know, we covered this months ago. Belgium was getting ready to throw the book at EA because of everything that happened with the loot boxes and the microtransactions they were doing. So much so, they were going to sue them for gambling and stuff like that. And in order to get out of this whole gambling lawsuit, they said, we'll just drop the microtransactions. Before that, they actually did ask their fans, hey, can you ask Belgium to allow us to put microtransactions in their games and in their country? And they're like, hell no. So they finally did it, and yeah, FIFA 19 no longer has loot boxes, and you can earn your keep through hard work and dedication in the game. Thoughts on this?
But here's a caveat though. This is assuming that the progression system is actually properly balanced.
Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't played FIFA in such a. I think the last FIFA game I played was FIFA 2010. So I honestly wouldn't know.
I don't think it is properly balanced. I think I agree with Ryu in that it isn't balanced, and that they really, really went hard on. Every year they go hard on these FIFA Ultimate Packs, all these loot boxes in FIFA, and because that's a revenue. That's how they make so much money on these like sports games, not just annually, but also through the loot boxes to get the better players.
Real quick, I want to correct myself. I don't mean they're getting rid of loot boxes. They're stopping the sales of in-game currency in Belgium. I want to get that correct real quick.
Maybe it's just a financial issue.
So it
really is.
So the loot boxes are still in the game.
Loot boxes are still in the game.
Wow.
And if you want to get, they're gonna go a little easier. They're gonna go easier on the in-game currency. It's like you remember the fighter points of Street Fighter V, where if you didn't want to pay for the characters in Street Fighter V, you just unlock them through game points by fighter points that you would get throughout playing the game. It's kind of like that.
I don't know. I don't really play FIFA, so I don't really know how many. How you earn points or how you earn currency in order to buy said packs.
I just want to know if with this action, how is it? Are we gonna start seeing other developers and publishers do this? Because I know Shadows of War, that Lord of the Rings game, recently took out all of that.
It would have been a good game. But
I played Shadow of War even without the loot boxes. It's really more of the same. I really love Shadow of Mordor. The loot boxes I think was a big detriment to the game, but even after they took out the loot boxes, it kind of just it's more of the same, and it kind of got really old really soon, really quick.
Because they built with loot boxes in mind.
Not even the loot boxes in mind. I think the game itself was just kind of.
No. Here's the thing: if you build it with the loot box in mind, then obviously it's not gonna offer too much.
I think even without the, this is my opinion. I think even without the loot boxes, I think the game still is mediocre at best.
Okay.
I love the
Let's move on then.
The raids. Where was it? The big ultimate battles look pretty cool, but even without those loot boxes, that game is like average, mediocre.
Bajimxenn, we had to move on for this.
We'll go.
Yeah, because you said we're on a time limit, so
yeah,
we should move on. We're good, and we're also derailing a little bit as well.
Yeah.
So,
okay. GC and Jenny. Well, GC, what's your thoughts on this, real quick? He's at work. Jenny, what about you?
Oh, and nobody's above the law, not even fucking EA.
Hell yeah.
Well, I can't say much. I mean, sigh, I guess. I mean, I'm not angry.
I'm just gonna say this. EA, do better.
I'm not angry.
EA.
It's gotten to the point where, like, for me, it's more like it's gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm not even angry at this point. I'm like, we're at it again. Okay.
Well,
it's like whatever at that point.
Well, I know for a fact that we're gonna move on from EA because apparently the next Hokage War has officially started, and the battle lines in the sand have been drawn between the Epic Games Store and the Steam storefront as well. So for those of y'all who don't know, Deep Silver's new game Metro Exodus was recently taken off Steam and is now becoming exclusive on the Epic Games Store. You can't buy it on Steam Store no more. You can only buy it through the Epic Games Store. If you don't know what the Epic Games Store is, that's where you can get Fortnite. That's where you can get the Unreal Tournament game. That's where you can get a lot of the other games that Epic Games has worked on as of late. You can get it through them. And now Metro Exodus is on that front. It's actually going to be $50, which is $10 less than what an average game would cost. They purposely did that. And everything like that. So, here's my question for this. Do you think that we're about to get into a next generation in which games are we're going to start having exclusives on PC storefronts? I want to go with Xforce about this first. Go ahead.
Exclusive games on game stores, right?
Yes.
It already happened just now. It just happened. So but how well it develops, I'm actually quite curious how well it will develop over time. If they are going to do exclusives in the game store, I have a feeling they're going to, in my opinion, it's going to cause a lot of inconvenience for the gamers themselves. But it's good business though, overall. It is good business, but at a sacrifice, it compromises on the consumer front. So yeah.
Bajimxenn, what about you?
So let's not forget that there is other competition to Steam. We have Good Old Games, GOG.
GOG?
GOG. G-O-G.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They tend to, for more context of it, GOG has DRM free games, so it's great. You should go get their games if you want to share games with everyone else.
So there's that. There is not that this is a good service. Oh, I can name like 3 more actually. Bethesda recently just recently opened their storefront, which is I've used it and I'm not really sure. You know what it is? It's only their front page is only like Bethesda games, so like Dishonored 2, Doom. I have Quake Champions downloaded on there. Thankfully they brought it out on Steam. EA Origins, which is god awful. I'm not gonna lie. Thank God I don't need it to play Old Republic. And Ubisoft's Uplay is another store which I had mixed feelings about on PC. This is on PC, by the way. So we kind of technically with EA, you can only download newer EA titles that are coming out. You could only get them through EA Origins. Oh my God! And the Blizzard. What is it? Blizz.net. Like you can only get Battle.net. There you go. Overwatch, World of Warcraft, Star.
But the thing is, they could afford it. because they're a big enough company to do so.
Yeah, and they only have, well, say for example, like, you know, Blizzard has all of their games on there. They're, you know what, they're focused exclusively on their games, nothing else. No third party, only first party. Uplay has all of their first party. You actually require Uplay if you buy it on Steam. Like, say for example, the new Division game is coming out to Epic Games. You need a Uplay account. You need to have Uplay downloaded on your PC in order to play Division. Otherwise, you're just not going to be able to play it.
All right then. And Jen, what's your thoughts?
I mean, money, monopoly, yada yada yada, transaction. Okay. Oh, let's see how it goes. I actually want to look more into that.
All right then. And GC, I know I asked you last week, but yesterday, but what's your thoughts real quick?
I mean, like I said, I'm not surprised. Just as I said before, like, you know, with the whole digital only console and everything coming into the future, I'm not surprised. It's good competition on Steam, you know, basically keep them on their toes. But just overall, just like exclusive only just for PC and everything, I'm not surprised. I'm pretty much just not surprised when it comes to anything that comes to the airway.
Okay. Wow, that's kind of graphic. Okay, I'm sorry, I was on Twitter. Anyways, like, all right. So what I would say is this: I am very mixed about it because I think, as like, when it comes to competition, I think Steam needs competition, and I know everyone's hyping the EA games up. No, not EA. The Epic Game Store up, like it's gonna be like the Steam killer and stuff like that. Because obviously, I know. I'm just saying this is what I've been seeing on the internet. I would say that, like, because I know, you know, Ubisoft just signed a deal with Epic Games to have the Division on their storefront as well as on Uplay exclusively, and now you have Deep Silver teaming up with Epic Games Store as well. So, like I said, it could lead into good competition. My only issue with the whole thing is we're not, since I've been really slow when it comes to this, but I did not expect for, like, oh, if you want to play like the next Call of Duty game, you gotta get it on Battle.net. You gotta download Battle.net's dashboard and everything like that. Now you're being telling me, and don't get me wrong, I think one of the big problems of the whole thing is the fact that Metro Exodus, a lot of people pre-ordered the game through Steam, and now all of a sudden, you can't get the game now unless you're on the freaking Metro Exodus, not Metro Exodus, the freaking the Epic Games Store now. So that kind of sucks, honestly.
Yeah, that was very last minute too. Like, no one. It was originally supposed to come to Steam and Epic Games, but the deal. Oh my, Jen, what's going on back there?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry.
So,
I'm so sorry about that.
You want to share, nigga?
I was opening cereal.
It's okay.
I was
freaking
opening
out. Like, oh my
cereal.
god, what the hell's happening?
Nigga, what kind of cereal you got?
Okay. No, it's okay.
I was opening cereal.
It's
What
okay,
kind,
sorry,
nigga? I'm asking you what kind of cereal.
Frosted Flakes.
You gonna share, nigga? What's up?
But I was just freaking out, like, oh my god, what's going on?
Sorry, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was saying, it was the Metro Exodus on PC. It's still coming to Xbox and PS4, but on PC, it was like really last minute. If you pre-ordered it on Steam, you know, I think their Steam and the publishers and developers of Metro Exodus will still, what is it? You pre-ordered it on Steam, you're still guaranteed your copy on Steam if you pre-ordered it. But the whole thing with pre-orders is, you know, you don't want to pre-order in advance, so you kind of wait for reviews. So God knows how many people, you know, didn't pre-order and now want it on Steam, but no longer can get it.
Aww.
I mean,
So that's really shitty.
I mean, is it really considered an exclusive, even though it has a series already?
This title, this Metro Exodus, it was last minute. The publisher and it was either the publisher or the developer of Metro Exodus decided to instead of release it on PC on both Steam and the Epic Game Store, they said, we're only going Epic Game Store. We made a deal with Epic Games to release it exclusively on there. We will still if you pre-ordered it on Steam, we will still guarantee you your copy. But if you didn't, it's only on Epic Games Store.
Let's put it
Okay,
this
yeah.
way: if you already bought it if you already purchased it, then it'll stay on your library.
Okay, yeah, that was my concern too, or whatever. Just like if those pre-ordered early on Steam, will they still get the copy even though it's on
Yes.
Epic Games?
Yes,
And-
absolutely.
And also, like I said, when I say is it really considered an exclusive because they already has a series? Because when it comes to my of exclusive, like Halo was
I
exclusive
see.
was only to Xbox.
Oh,
You won't
I
get it on
see.
Steam. You won't get it on PS or Sony.
Mhm.
You only get it strictly on Xbox.
There's also timed exclusive distribution as well, Which is
Exclusive. Yeah, go
which
ahead.
is
Sorry,
like-
sorry.
which is, for example, Tomb Raider got exclusive distribution period before it got released into other consoles.
Oh, okay.
That's just an example, at least.
Exclusive in the means that you can only buy it on PC. In the case of Metro Exodus, exclusive as in you can only buy it through Epic Games and nowhere else.
Okay.
Anyways,
Man, this is a huge mess, honestly.
Yeah.
like I said, I know competition creates a lot of stuff, but at the same time, I think we need to understand more about this because, again, I have no problem with competition. Don't get it twisted, but at the same time, I think it needs to be fleshed out a little bit more for all of us to understand what in the hell is about to go down. Because this next Hokage War, I already know the battle lines are going to be drawn. So I apologize to everyone who. I apologize to everyone that I'm making a Naruto reference, even though I don't like Naruto. So I do
How
apologize.
dare you!
Jen, shut your ass up, okay? I am not part. Jen and I know. Jen, you said that I was part of the Naruto era. No, dude, I'm part of an elite.
Yeah, you technically are.
Homegirl, I'm part of an elite warrior class, my nigga. The Saiyan race, bro. Because the Saiyan race, my people were systematically and physically destroyed by the white man, or should I say the white alien known as Frieza, who is a slave owner who therefore destroyed an entire planet of innocent people.
Frieza called Satan monkey.
He might as well just call this.
move on.
He might as well just call this niggas if that was the
Hey,
case.
whoa. Hey, Remy.
Yeah, Frieza.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to do it. I apologize.
Come on, man.
X-Force, you don't understand. Hush up. Anyway, so let's get into some more positive news. There is a Metroid Prime trilogy for the Nintendo Switch reportedly already complete. And this is coming from Review Tech USA as well as comicbook.com. Apparently, so after we all know Metroid Prime 4 got delayed and it's now going to be worked on by Retro Studios, the guys who made the previous Metroid Prime game. Well, apparently there is already a Metroid Prime trilogy that was already made, reportedly already made, and everything like that, and it just has not been released. You can read more about this on comicbook.com. I'm gonna ask first, X-Force, what's your thoughts on this?
No comment. I have no comments for that one.
All right, Bajimxenn, what about you?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't
What's up?
I don't know what their sources were. I don't know what Review Tech USA or comic book sources were. You know, with the recent delay of Metroid Prime 4, I would assume that now would be a good time as like, here's to hold over you. This is the Metroid Prime trilogy. So I don't know their sources, so I really
I'll
can't
actually
comment.
send to you real quick. Check your DMs real quick.
Okay.
But GC and I, we did talk about this. GC, what's your thoughts on this? And if these reports are true from comic book, because this is coming from Nintendo saying, oh yeah, they're coming from Nintendo like, yeah, we already did a Metroid Prime trilogy for the Switch. We're just trying to figure out when we're gonna release it. So, what's your thoughts on this?
If it is true or whatever, then that's good on Nintendo or whatever, because like you want to keep the hype going, keep people excited for pretty much the up and coming Metroid Prime 4, to basically keep them busy, keep that fire going, just so they can be ready for the release. Since they pretty much have to scrap the project and start from scratch, and start from the beginning for Metroid Prime 4. But if not, it's truly going to upset a lot of the consumers when it comes to the Metro Prime series. And when it comes to past titles where it took like a long time. Excluding Kingdom Hearts 3, where it took them a long time on the sequel or whatever. Pretty much the hype just dies down. They forget about it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Well, let's see how it goes. I maybe like it's just like lawsuit or whatever.
I don't know.
Or production problems.
Yeah, I don't know how. I was reading the comic book article. I don't know. I believe the gentleman that quoted saying, he was talking about Metroid Prime 4 was supposed to be released. Was supposed to be announced. The trilogy was supposed to be announced. Okay, so the story goes that in December, a Swedish retailer leaked the product listing for a Metroid Prime trilogy on the Switch. It was also supposed to be announced at the Game Awards last year, and a gentleman from Game Informer, Imran Khan, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, on Twitter, I guess after the announcement that Metroid Prime 4 was delayed, said, in quotes, I guess that explains where Metroid Prime trilogy disappeared to. Someone later asked, they're going to port it in-house. It's been done. It's been long done. Initial announcement was supposed to be last month. So I don't know how trustworthy, how reliable this gentleman from Game Informer is. I don't understand Nintendo. Nintendo is a weird enigma. So why would they not release it? I don't understand.
Nintendo just got a lot, man. I'm pretty sure after because of Kingdom Hearts 3, everybody forgot about Smash Bros.
No. No one forgot about Smash Bros.
That's a really, really good. I like that.
Come on.
But to be fair, Nintendo's doing really good. Switch is selling. Smash Bros. Is
but like because of Kingdom Hearts 3, come on, nobody's gonna play. No, I need money to pay. I'm gonna get a PS4 soon. I'm tired of this.
Or it could be a setup. The next Nintendo Direct. Okay, y'all like I said. Or it could be a setup. The next Nintendo Direct. Y'all laughing now? Y'all forget about Smash Bros. Okay, watch this. Sora is coming to Smash.
Oh my god.
No, you shut your...
We brought it around.
You shut your damn mouth.
I cannot wait.
Shut...
Oh my god.
All y'all keep dreaming. All y'all keep dreaming.
But listen. Okay, sorry. Listen, if you already bought a Switch and you're playing Kingdom Hearts, it doesn't matter. You already bought a Switch. You probably own Smash. You probably are playing for online. Nintendo is raking in dollars right now, so they don't need to worry.
Yeah, they are.
They can cancel Metroid Prime 4 and still be fucking rich.
Hey, don't say that now. I actually want Metroid Prime 4 to happen.
Metroid Prime 4, this whole thing with like them delaying it doesn't surprise me, because it's like, really? Oh my god, you showed us a picture. You showed us like a 10-second video of the screen, and now you're saying, oh, guess what, we're working with Retro Studios, the original creators of the Metroid Prime trilogy. So it's dumbfounding, and people are praising them. Oh, thank you for delaying it and announcing
No, the thing, I would say this, what I even actually thank them for. The reason being is because, yes, them delaying the game does suck, okay? Because everyone, including me, was looking forward to seeing what they have about this game. But what we respect about it is the fact that they actually had the balls to make a video and be like, yo guys, look, this game is not coming out the way we want it to be, so we're gonna have to start back from scratch. They at least admitted this, and not like all the bullcrap EA and Bethesda and Konami does when where they don't let their fans know what the hell is going on behind the scenes.
Right.
At least with Nintendo took the time to be like, look, y'all need an explanation on why we have not shown anything related to Metroid. We gonna give it to you, and we're gonna be honest. And that's what I like. You don't see a lot of companies or developers or publishers doing that.
Rockstar.
Especially Rockstar. Wait, okay, aside from Rockstar, okay, but you don't see too many of them doing that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, I understand. Totally get it. Totally get it. Okay, they what's it called? They said they made a video. Like, some people would even make. You're totally right about that. I'll agree with you. They made a video. Some developers, you're totally right, won't even tell you. They'll just release it and be like, okay, well, we'll fix it. after release. You get me? Like they'll patch it.
Patches,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, good on Nintendo for saying, all right, here's the situation. This is what's happening. But it doesn't surprise me. You know, it doesn't surprise me that they freaking went out and be like, yeah, we have to, you know, we're halting production because they didn't show anything other than the title, and that was it. So I don't know.
Well, maybe because
they're going, and then they weren't even working with Retro, the original creators of the trilogy. Like, what's up with that?
Okay, that part I don't understand. I don't understand why they weren't working with them in the first place. That part I'll give you that. But
you know what? But it was because they were trying something new. I'll give them that. They were saying, hey, thank you, Retro, for all your work. We want to try and develop it in-house. Okay, can't do it. Can you help us out?
I'm looking at the chat. I got someone saying freaking Battlefront release half finished and EA didn't say a damn thing. You're goddamn right they did. And EA can still take an L.
Until after like
all the controversy, yeah. The entire crap show that EA put on for us and had everyone and their mamas pissed, including us. The entire gaming world. They were public.
Does the minor elements count though? Like the minor, pretty much glitches and errors when it comes to basically the game itself or the characters. Does that count based on Nintendo's behalf?
It depends on like the errors. I don't know.
I'll say for instance like Smash Brothers. Each Smash Brother game, they come out with new characters and be broken as heck, and later on the players complain and they end up patching the character like Bayonetta.
But it's a complete game. Like they didn't have like, oh, they didn't announce the roster and then be like, oh, half of these characters aren't available on release. You get me? Like, oh, with that I feel like that's improvements. There we go. Those are improvements to the game and adjusting for balance.
Oh, okay.
Well, like
as opposed to, oh my god, the Bayonetta character is not working. Like, she doesn't do anything. We have to, like, throw out a patch in order to get her moves set in.
By the way, what would happen if they release it is in your opinion. What would happen if they release a game that only has one playable character and you have to buy everyone else?
Well, everybody would go and break their Switch in half.
Well, that's exactly. Here's the funny part. That's exactly what Killer Instinct is doing, I think. And
that's how like Dead or Alive did that too.
Not
also,
really.
Yeah, Dead or Alive.
No,
yeah.
With Killer Instinct, that was a different thing. Killer Instinct was, look, the game's dirt ass cheap. Okay, like
the game is free with an Xbox Live.
It's So I like at that point I'd be like, but if you mean to tell me you're gonna release Smash Brothers for free, I'd be like, okay, you can only use one character. I'd be sure to tell them to kiss my ass if that's the case.
Because I know like Dead or Alive 5 was similar to where I guess with the PlayStation Plus and everything, it was free. You can play some of the characters, but the other characters you gotta buy.
You know what? For that, it depends how they do it. It depends, because I would get Smash into like every Switch owner. Not to say like everybody who has a Switch doesn't know Smash, but it would depend. Just be like, yo, you get Smash for free, but then it's kind of like League of Legends where like the character rotates like a certain
character rotation
like that, and then it's like you kind of pick and choose which characters you want. But it would have to they're kind of walking like if they did that, they were walking a very thin line of like, ooh, like I don't know, you should have, I don't like this, you get me? When in the past, like, whoa, we had like all these characters that we could just play and unlock. Like, what the fuck, Nintendo? No character rotations, no none of that. That's interesting. That's an interesting what if scenario.
Yeah.
It was.
Okay.
But other than that, I'll just say this. I'm okay with I just want to know if this is true. If we're gonna be getting a Metroid Prime trilogy, can we at least get it announced at the next Nintendo Direct? Because at this point, I think Nintendo does need this trilogy to come out in order to keep the interest of Metroid Prime 4 still up in the air. I think they're in the end game now, and I'm not saying that because I saw the Avengers Endgame trailer recently, but Nintendo's in the end game when it comes to Metroid Prime, or Metroid in general, because the last thing we need for them to do is turn this crap into Star Fox. Look at Star Fox. Star Fox is such a crap show, it's ridiculous.
It's still high production though.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, so let's move on to our last piece of news. Yes, we're almost done, people. We're
trying to keep it positive.
Yes, to keep it positive.
Positive.
Yeah, like, no, the Metroid Prime one is positive. We just want to know if the game's gonna come out. Like, I would like to see. Honestly, I would love to replay Metroid Prime 3 Corruption because I actually liked that game, and it was the only Metroid Prime game I ever played. So
what it was a discussion. So I think that was a positive. We're discussing issues here.
That's all. But other than that, let's get into one more piece of positive news to end this stormy Sunday night, especially if you're in LA. Videl and Jiren just got a gameplay trailer for Season 2 of Dragon Ball FighterZ, or Dragon Ball Z Fighters, depending on how you like to say it. Also in that trailer, they are having coming soon for both Dragon Ball Super Broly, the Broly version of Dragon Ball Super, as well as Super Saiyan God 2 Gogeta. Thoughts on this, and my main question for you guys, what characters would you like to see be brought into Season 2 of Dragon Ball FighterZ? GC, I'm gonna have you go first. Go ahead.
I'm pretty much started off with everything. For one, Jiren, he's pretty much a tank. You can already tell. Videl, like, I'm kind of concerned will her moveset be similar to Hercule, like in Dragon Ball Budokai 3, or would it be like kind of unique, just as in like Yamcha, which is pretty much was kind of unique and it worked. Would they pretty much do something new with Videl? But as for a character I would like to see in Dragon Ball Fighters is Oob. I know we haven't came across his arc yet, but I would like to see Oob in that game.
All right then. What about you, Jenny? How about you?
You know what? Okay, Super Broly, I want Chilai there.
I'll second
I'll
that.
just keep it that way. Keep it that way.
That's a good.
I don't know how she'll be fighting,
She's not a
but
fighter, though.
She's not a fighter, but yeah,
no,
you can
make her a fighter. You can make her a fighter.
How?
Modern.
There is a will. There's a way.
No. Here's a better. Bulma actually will make a better fighter because she has the technology to do so.
Bulma would not be a fighter.
No. It'll just her just spamming all the gadgets.
No.
The Ton is a fighter, dude, and he's a human. I think you could do it, man. You can make it happen.
No.
Yes, you can.
No.
You can make it happen.
Bulma has no fighting experience.
No.
How the hell?
She doesn't need fighting experience.
Yes, she does. At least with Videl, Videl can actually throw hands.
Dude, Satan is a fighter. Isn't he like in all the Budokai games?
What, Hercule?
Yeah.
That's why he's an actual fighter.
No.
Dude,
We should
but he can. Dude,
we should add Hercule in there.
Dude, anybody could be a fighter in this. Doesn't matter.
Well, okay, here's the question, Paige. When was the last time you saw Bulma actually get her hands dirty and like throw hands with a nigga?
I don't know, man. I don't remember because I'm not like up to date with Dragon Ball, so I can't answer that. But it's like it can happen. You can make it happen.
She summons technology out of capsules.
like Dragon
That's
Ball
not
Z.
bad.
Like Dragon Ball Z and Namek, which was fighting that King Crab.
Okay, then she would have to be in a big ass robot, or
you can make it happen.
No, I got one. Turn into Pokemon trainer and have her throw out miniature robots.
She's got to get out there. She's got to be out there in the field getting her hands dirty.
Dude, she didn't get her ass beat by Beerus.
No,
she didn't get her ass beat by Bardock. She didn't get her ass beat by OG Broly, and then probably get dicked down by new Broly, man. No, man.
Not even, dude.
Right in front of Vegeta too. Like Vegeta didn't get like freaking put in a chokehold by OG Broly as new Broly just sticks inside her.
I just thought of a great character to put in there.
What?
A faceless plain body template
Okay,
A character
X-Force,
template.
X-Force, I don't know if you're that popular enough for them to do that and put you in the game, okay?
No. I'm not talking about OG characters, like actual placement characters. Like, okay, like you just see where all the proportions are supposed to be, and then that's the character itself.
Real quick,
The mocap suit.
off topic, real quick. Jen, check your Discord.
Oh, my character, I want Gine. I want Goku's mom. Goku's mom's got it going on. I want her in the game.
Should we go? I can dig it.
I'm down to the
I
fighter.
want Gine in the game. Don't you at me at this, people. Don't you say anything. Don't you me. Let's get the
Is
MILF
she-
in there. Come on, let's go.
If you want, wait, we already have a MILF. Android 18's in the game.
Man, let's get the OG MILF in here, man. What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
But you know what?
It's questionable though.
It's
It's not
questionable.
because she's
It can happen. It can happen.
she's a fighter, but what's her story though?
My
That's the thing.
dude, man, just make it happen.
She got
Dude.
wrecked.
Akira, man, make that shit happen. Write it up, dude. Go
But you know what?
go to your man cave and write it up.
But you know what? Back to Bulma, her special is to be a similar with a side character like with Videl and Sandman, and Android 17 and Android 18.
Vegeta just pops in.
No, exactly. Somebody just pimp slapped her like Beers did, and Vegeta just, that's my wife, and just go wailing on him.
No, or you see Trunks, or you see both Trunkses come out of nowhere.
And then do a fusion.
No, moron, no. Like they hit him with the burning attacks and the finish busters, and then Vegeta just comes in with the Ultra Big Bang attack. Dude, okay. I'd be okay if Bulma came in the game now, but she would have to be like Dan in a sense where she can't do nothing, and she just accidentally beats your ass. Is that better?
So you want her to be a
Now
Dan.
that's disrespectful.
Why are you
How?
disrespecting Bulma, man? Why you
Dude, she tamed
questioning her
Goku
abilities,
somehow.
dude.
Not Goku. No, she tamed Vegeta.
That's because Vegeta had years of rage built in him because he did not know that this white slave owner named Frieza destroyed his entire planet, and he gave Bulma all types of BBC action. Watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah,
I guarantee
Bulma,
you won't
she
be
was on
disappointed.
top, man. She's a top. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Jen.
Jen, can you confirm that Bulma's a top?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Dude, it's
Bulma
confirmed.
dominated the beast in Vegeta, dude. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, dominate is the perfect word. Yes. All right. So real quick, I would say this. I think Jiren and Videl are great additions. Don't get me wrong. I know Videl would get smacked into the next dimension by Beerus, but it's okay because Gohan's there, and Gohan's gonna make everything better. I would say I would like to see Turles come, since we're already putting non-canon characters in the game like Cooler and OG Broly. Why don't we just get Turles in there? Matter of fact, because of the fact that we already had Dragon Ball Super Broly, which was a very good movie, pretty much retcon and do Broly justice, because let's just face it, Broly's the most petty ass character when you think about it, without a backstory, and thankfully they gave him the proper one this time. Why don't you just give Turles a proper backstory? Be like, yo, go.
Like he's never loved, basically.
No, it'd be like this. Maybe Turles is a clone of Goku or something like that. Or have it somewhere it's like the reason why he looks like Goku is because of science or something like that. And maybe have it where him and Goku at some point last minute have to team up to fight Goku Black, and then we just see the Goku Wars happen or something. I don't know. Just make it to the point where
Bardock cheated.
So you mean to tell me Bardock gave some random saying some BBC action before Frieza blew up the entire planet?
Yo! You don't understand. Yo, stop!
Am I lying? Am I lying? Anyway, no, but going back to what I was saying. Also, I would like maybe BoJack, since BoJack is considered canon, because the BoJack movie did take place after the events of the Cell Saga, like roughly a few months afterwards. So maybe I would like that. That would be pretty cool. Put BoJack in the game. Maybe put not Hirudegar. Pycon, because I think Pycon needs to get some love in there too. I mean, he held his own against Goku during the Otherworld tournament, so why not put Pycon in the game? That's just me. I'm getting some other guy. Looking at the chat. Some people are asking for Wheeze. I'm sorry if
Wheeze. Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
So you legit want to put Thanos in the game? Okay.
Damn right. Fuck yeah, dude.
You want to put gay Thanos in the game? Don't get me wrong. I love Wheeze.
I love Wheeze.
Don't get me wrong. I love Wheeze. Like don't let the Prince / Bruno Mars hairdo and the painted nails and the really feminine look fool you. If Wheeze snaps his fingers, you are gonna be like erased from existence. Wheeze is about that life. Hence the reason why in Super Broly, he wasn't even bothering fighting Broly, because he's like,
I was worried for Broly.
He was like, nigga, I am a god.
Everybody in my theater was worried for Broly. Like, hey, hold on, bro. Hold on. Not
like, you don't even know, bro.
Not Wheeze, bro.
Wait a minute, big fella. Wait a minute. But yeah, so like I said, I think Season 2 of Dragon Ball FighterZ is shaping to be really cool. And now that they're putting games back into the other tournaments that we were not understanding what was going on. And again, I mean, it was just patches and stuff like that. So that's good. That's good to see that. And like I said, I think Dragon Ball FighterZ's new season is about to shape up to be really awesome. And you already know Evo 2019 is going to be lit. If we get Sonic Fox versus Homeboy, what was the dude Sonic Fox fought again at Evo? X-Force? What was that?
What is it?
The Asian boy Sonic Fox played in Evo.
The Asian guy? What?
Did you watch Evo, nigga?
I'm already my mind's already like yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll look it up. But if we get the a second encounter between Sonic Fox and the other Evo player he fought against at the Evo Grand Finals for Dragon Ball FighterZ, then bro, I'm looking forward to Season 2. Because again, don't get me wrong, I like Evo, don't get me wrong, but I think Sonic Fox's match with that dude alone probably elevated my excitement over watching a lot of Evo tournaments. I would love to watch that match again. And if that happens, then so friggin' be it.
Was it Geo1?
Yeah, I think it was Geo1. Remember, it was the one where Sonic Fox asked him to switch seats. Yes, him.
Okay.
Yes, Geo1. Geo1.
Okay.
So if we can get that rematch, then let's do it.
Imagine Sonic Fox would never switch seats.
He would have still won. That's the case. But with all that being said,
anyways, let's end it up for today.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to get like.
No, it's all good. I think we're about to stop right here. So, with that being said, thank you guys very much. Thank you guys to everyone who came by in the chat. Much appreciated. And this was episode 62 of the ScrubClub Game Podcast.
Hey guys.
Hold on, Jen. Wait. We gotta do our thingy real quick, okay?
Wait, what thingy?
Shut.
Less words.
Okay.
Final words.
Thoughts.
So, Jen, what is your closing statement for episode 62? Go.
Pay your taxes.
Yes, before the government shuts down again, everyone, the W-2s are out. Start paying your taxes. Make sure you get your tax return. All right, I'm trying to get my tax return right now, so pay your taxes. Bajimxenn, final thoughts. Go.
Quick thing. This week I saw a silent voice dubbed. Loved it. Can't wait. April, Mirai of the Future comes out on Blu-ray, so go and watch Mirai and a silent voice when it comes out, or if it's in theaters again.
All right then. Xforce, what's your closing statement for episode 62? Go.
Can I sleep now?
Shut up. And
Yes.
GC, what is your closing statement for episode 62? Go.
Love you all.
All right then. My closing statement is once again, guys. Check out the interview that was conducted by Henshin myself and my friends over at Morphin Network, Dagger Boy and Red Star were guests on their podcast. So be sure to check that out. And if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, the link will be in the description box below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, the link will be in the description box below. But until then, guys, y'all know what to do. Email us at ScrubClubGamingBookers@gmail.com. That's ScrubClubGamingBookers@gmail.com for any questions, comments, concerns, advice, and business requires. Because we love doing business with the indie folks. Indie folks, holla at us. We would love to review or get a hold of you to talk about your recent game that you're trying to make. And that's going to be pretty straight up fire. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. Just type in ScrubClub Gaming. Bam! ScrubClub Gaming. That's all up in your home. And spread the good word of ScrubClub Gaming. As well as you can find us on YouTube, where previous episodes of the ScrubClub Gaming podcast and now have video versions on our YouTube page right now. So go check them out. If you like them, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel of ScrubClub Gaming. You can also find us on our mother base, SoundCloud.com/ScrubClub Gaming. That's SoundCloud.com/ScrubClub Gaming. And I forgot to mention, you can also find us on GooglePlay.com/ScrubClub Gaming. We're going to be working on trying to get ourselves on Stitcher Radio, iTunes, and Spotify in the near future. I'm going to be working on that this whole year. That's the expansion is key now. Now, if you want to get a hold of us, you want some prior critique time, you can find me, Reckless Fox, on Twitter or Instagram at @TheReckless_Fox, YouTube, Reckless_Fox, and you can find all my latest gaming content on Twitch.tv/RecklessFox. If I'm not holding it down in that Southtown region, Geese Tower Flex, and GC, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Mr. Godchild15. You can find me on Twitch, Godchild15. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Godchild_15.
Jen, where can they find you? Jen?
Yeah, she's muted.
Damn it, Jen!
You can find me on Instagram at Genmessina, that's GNMESNA, and you can find me on Twitter at Genpink too.
If you try DM her, make sure you look like Daddy Ryu. Bajimxenn, where can they find you?
They can get a hold of me at Instagram and Twitter at BAJIMXENN. I spell it out because I still don't know how to pronounce it.
And Xforce, where can they find you?
They can find me at twitch.tv/Xforce Gamer 88.
Right then, with all that being said, thank you guys very much. This is episode 62 of the ScrubClub Game Podcast. As always, peace out, bless up, and keep our record things $20 or less. And we all bid you an adieu. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang. Deuces.